Hi everybody, Wendy from Cinnamon Sweet Shop. Today I'm going to be making some double chocolate sandwich cookies. So we're going to start with the chocolate wafer cookie. And what I'm using is some flour. You can use some flour alternatives like oat flour, something a little healthier, gluten-free. That's fine as well. Cocoa powder. I like to use the Dutch process. You can use regular cocoa powder as well, as long as it's unsweetened. Some brown sugar. For me, I use my own made erythritol monk fruit blend. It's a lot less sugar, but you can use just regular light brown sugar. 1 egg, some melted butter. It could be regular butter, it could be vegan butter. Again, up to you. A little bit of salt, some baking powder, and you're also going to need a 2-inch cookie cutter. I am using a round one. You can use any shape you would like. In bowl number 1, we're going to start by whisking together the melted butter and the egg. Then add in the brown sugar and continue to mix that in. In another bowl, we're going to sift together pretty much all of the dry ingredients. So it's going to be the flour, the cocoa powder, and the salt, and the baking powder. By hand, I'm going to mix in the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. Mix until a nice dough forms. I divided the dough in half and I placed a piece of plastic wrap underneath it and on top. And we're going to roll this out very, very thinly. It's going to be about 1/8 inch thick. Refrigerate each half for 30 minutes. Now that I let my dough chill for about 30 minutes, you're going to take a fork and you want to poke all around the dough. This will help the cookie stay flat and not get air bubbles in it. Now I'm going to cut them out with my 2-inch cutter, and they should be very, very thin. I placed the cookies on a silicone mat. They're about 1.5 inches apart. I am going to refrigerate this again for another 10 minutes. Then I'm going to bake in a 350-degree oven for 9 minutes. Now the remaining dough can be re-rolled and go through the same process of chilling it and baking it. While I'm waiting for my cookies to cool, I'm going to make the filling. So I'm using my mini chopper or processor. You can use a hand mixer or big mixer as well. I just didn't feel like taking it out and putting it all together and then cleaning it, whatnot. So I have super duper softened butter. Then I also have some confectioner sugar. Now mine's kind of a mixture of real confectioner sugar and erythritol. Some salt, some melted chocolate that I let cool, and then we're going to use some vanilla extract. And remember, all the ingredients are listed in the description box below. So I am going to start by adding in the confectioner sugar. And I want to give this a nice mixture before adding anything else in it. So you can see how this is nice and whipped and creamy. Now I'm going to add in the other ingredients. So I am going to add in a little bit of salt, some vanilla extract, and the melted chocolate. Then continue to blend until it is well combined. Let's go ahead and fill these cookies. Now you're going to take the bottom side of the cookie. It should be pretty flat. And we're going to flip some of these over. I'm going to bring a bottom with the top. Because I used a cookie cutter, all the cookies are even in size. All right, so get these going like this. I'm going to put a tablespoon of filling, about a tablespoon, I'm going to make them nice and thick with cream. And then I'm going to take the top and just flatten it till it squishes around all sides. That's one cookie. Be sure to chill these cookies overnight before serving. Be sure to like this video, share it, and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you all next time.